Cause I'm on that dum-dum, diddy-dum shit. That dum-dum, diddy-dum-dum shit. Yeah. Who you ride with? Cause I'm on that dum-dum, diddy-dum shit. That dum-dum, diddy-dum-dum shit. Yeah. Who you ride with? Cause I'm on that dum-dum, diddy-dum shit. That dum-dum, diddy-dum-dum shit. Yeah.
What's good, y'all? It's me, your boy LD, and you are listening to LD13, or LD13, depending on how you look at it. Yeah. I would like to start this by saying out that I am very honored to have Big Brady on as a client. Big Brady has asked me to be his manager. And then the very next day, 20 the Toddler also asked me to be his manager. So that is what I'm doing now. I'm starting at the bottom though. Like, they've got portfolios that will help get the job done, but me as a manager, I have no idea what I'm doing. I've been out of work since I've been taking care of my mom, so I am broke. I'm actually selling my mom's purses to make money right now because I can't find a job, thanks to Delta COVID-19, and then the fact that I haven't worked in so long that motherfuckers are kind of, the ones that are hiring are like, I don't know if you need to get a little bit more work experience and shit, but that's fine. But I've got these purses that I'm selling, all Michael Kors sets and stuff, and I've got boots and shoes and stuff that have hardly ever been worn, and I don't want to sell my mom's stuff, but I mean, I'm a grown man. I have no use for purses, and I'm not just going to give away a bunch of Michael Kors shit to nobody. I don't care who it is. I don't have any family, any females. Big James, my friend and brother who passed away 4 days after my mother did, his sister has taken me on as a new brother. She'd been living in Chicago this whole time, and when she came down 2 weeks before he passed, I hadn't had a chance to meet her yet until after he passed. And she claims me now as a new brother because James was like a brother to me. And she's going to come in either in the next day or so and pick up a couple things from me to help me pay my bills. Which is going to be cool because, I mean, it's going to be like my phone bill gets paid, so I'll make sure that I have my phone for at least another month. And then, like, all my other bills are paid, so I'm going to pay, like, my Netflix and Hulu and all that shit. And right now, I mean, the best thing I can do is just push myself to try to get Brady and 20's career off the charts. They're both very talented, but I also know that it's not easy to break into the music industry if you're an independent artist. But I also know that with perseverance and being prolific does help. I want to use an example of a gentleman named Tom McDonald, this white dude from Canada. He is very talented. I like Tom McDonald. He is very good. His music is awesome. His energy is awesome. His girlfriend, Nova Rockefeller, is awesome. Her energy is awesome. Her music is awesome. Their skills, talents, and abilities are awesome. They do everything 100% organically between the two of each other. They don't really have to use outside sources for anything, and they're 100% independent. And they're booming. So I got to give it to them. I wish I had at least the know-how to get there with them. But I mean, that was just an example of the kind of prolific personality that is needed to be in here, because they work their asses off. He pops out a new music video every Friday. He's the only person I've ever seen that can post a video to YouTube and within 4 hours have 2 million views. Shit me, bro. And it's consistent. It's like almost every video he posts, million views within like an hour, million views within like an hour. I'm just like, damn, I want that. And see, we got to find a new source of videos because we're using this one guy in particular out of Memphis to do our videos. But I think it's kind of wrong that they pay him or we pay him to make a music video for us, and then he keeps the video. Even after it's paid for, it stays on his site. The only thing he does is tag folks in it. No, we paid for the video. The video should be on our YouTube page so we can get those clicks, likes, and whatever. We paid for it. It's our video. It's my money and I need it now. So I'm going to encourage my artists to not use outside videos. We're going to try to do them internally. I just need to teach one of my crew members, or at least get him to learn. Because, I mean, I got this one dude on my crew who does video game programming and shit. I'm sure he can make videos. If dude can code and turn his video games into other video games, like he turned Grand Theft Auto into the Avengers. If he can do that, and I mean, he didn't go and download a mod that was already made. He made his own mods and shit. So if he can do that, he can make videos. But I got really upset when I was thinking about this yesterday. This dude, they pay him to make these videos. They pay him to make these videos. He makes the video, does a really good job, and then he posts them on his YouTube page. So all of their intellectual work for that video, he's getting the clicks, the likes, the money for. They're getting nothing off of it. I don't think that's right. I think if they pay for the video, he should give them the video and all the rights to it. That's why they pay for it. If I buy a beat from a producer and then we make a song, once we buy that beat, the beat's ours. When we make the song, we put the song on our page, not the dude who made the beats page. Even though he made the beat, we bought it. Even though he made the video, we bought it. It's ours. It's my money and I need it now. So, and I'm not going to say any names because I don't want anybody fucking with him, but I guarantee you if he's listening to this podcast, he knows who in the fuck he is. Getting off. Very talented young man, though. I got to give it to him. His videos are beautiful. But when somebody pays you for a video and they pay you the full price of what you're asking for, once the video is done, the video's theirs. I'm sorry. Unless you owe them money, or, I mean, unless they owe you money, the video's theirs. But you're getting off on them. I seen one video had 40,000 likes. Well, I guarantee you that artist isn't seeing any of that. That's all going into your pocket, sir. But the point being is we got to do something different. I'm not here. I mean, I'm not going to say I'm not here for me, but my main focus isn't myself. Because the point being is my success is based off of their success. If Brady don't make money, I don't make money. If 20 the Toddler don't make money, I don't make money. And so I gotta be a little selfish in pushing them just so I can survive. But that's what I want. I don't want us to survive. I don't want us to break even at the end of every month. I want us to thrive. I want Brady to be able to take care of his son and his baby mama, and them to have a nice place to live and good choices of schools and like shit. I mean, I would even recommend, if they could, like private school or homeschooling for Royce. This is not the world to raise a child in right now. Like, it's not even that it's violent, it's just ignorant. People are priding themselves on ignorance and stupidity, and I don't like it. We're slowly moving into idiocracy. I would like to thump Mike Judge in the Adam's apple. That was a great movie. He's a great, writer, producer, and all around artist. But I want to thump Mike Judge in the Adam's apple, because his movie, his satiric movie, is becoming a reality, and now his movie is a documentary. It's fucking stupid. But I just want to get this out here, man. I am now managing 2 artists. I have no idea what I'm doing. And if anybody that's listening to this, if anybody listening to this podcast has any idea of what I'm supposed to be doing or how to do it, or where I can gather more information from to help me in this career move, I would greatly appreciate it. I am doing research on my own, but it's really confusing, is what it is. I know the big gist of it all is my job is to make sure their careers take off and they make money, because that's the only way I'm gonna make money. And these guys are awesome, man. They're not out here flashing guns and, talking about shooting folks and shit like this. They're rapping about real shit, and it's awesome. I've been rocking with Brady for a few years now, and I've been rocking with 20 for about a year now, and I mean, their whole catalog to me is completely bumpable. I don't have to fast forward or shuffle through any of their songs. And I want to be able to share that with the world, man. I want to get them on these events, get them on these bills and tickets, and get their music in folks' playlists, and get them heard and get them shows and get them on like movie soundtracks and video game soundtracks and shit like that. That shit would be awesome. And like I said, I'd be lying if I wasn't saying it doesn't benefit me at all, because it does. Like I said, my career is based off of their career. But I'm more focused because, like, Brady is like a brother to me. His son is like a nephew. And I just want to see them make it. And I know that them making it means that I make it. Because I'm his manager. That's just how that works. So if anybody out there has got any information for me, or if anybody that happens to be listening to this has shows coming up that they want to book an artist, or if you're an artist and you want a feature, just hit me up. Bang my motherfucking line, bro. We can do business, and yeah, it's not a big deal. Like, I mean, it is kind of a big deal, but it's not going to be nothing for me to tell you yes or no, or us to work out a deal on whatever. There's so many shows coming up in Arkansas in the next couple months, and me being on paper, that kind of helps, because I can't leave the state until the end of the year, which gives me time to prepare. If I can sell some of these purses, I won't actually have to go struggle and like start mowing lawns for money and shit. Then I could pay some of my bills up and just be set for at least the next 2 or 3 months, and then I could try to do this. Because somebody told me, if you can learn how to do a job working for somebody else for minimum wage, you can learn how to start your own business and become more successful and break out of this rat race. And that's what I'm trying to do. And I hope anybody that's listening to this podcast understands that and can respect it. It's hard to find work right now. If you're not working, and if you haven't been working, and then it being the Delta strain pandemic all around, we're about to go on lockdown again and shit. You gotta understand that it's just, sometimes you're just gonna have to sit there and suffer. And that's what I've been doing, and I'm tired of it. But I also know that it takes work. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to put in that work. So I hope you guys are enjoying my podcasts. I know that my rants are all over the place. I have no specific topics. I usually talk about music because that's my passion. Talk about my mom and James a lot because they were a big part of my life. But yeah, it's hard. It's difficult, especially for me right now, because I'm still grieving. Like, tomorrow it'll be a month to the day since my mom passed. My mom passed away on the 6th of last month. So it's not fun. But I'm trying really hard. And I mean, I don't know about anybody else, but I think with just as hard as I'm trying and the moves I'm trying to make, my mom would be proud of me right now. And I'm just going to try to keep that energy going and keep that momentum going. So, yeah. But with that being said, I got to get ready because here in a couple of hours, I'm going to head out to Jonesboro and go kick it with Brady and try to see if we can't work on some shit together and get this money rolling in. So, y'all have a great day. Stay blessed. And, man, just live your lives, man. Enjoy it. I love y'all. Thank you for listening.
Who you ride with? Cause I'm on that dum dum diddy dum shit. That dum dum diddy dum dum shit. Yeah. Who you ride with? Cause I'm on that dum dum diddy dum shit. That dum dum diddy dum dum shit. Yeah. Who you ride with? Cause I'm on that dum dum diddy dum shit. That dum dum diddy dum dum shit. Yeah.